Hi, this is Daniel Shanahan from New Leaf Data, and today on FileMaker Inventory Resources, we're going to take a look under the hood at the unit of measure demo file. I've gone through the unit of measure demo file in a previous video. If you haven't seen that, go back and watch that. This video will make more sense after you've seen that. One of the things that I mentioned is that we need some conversion table. We have that a unit of measure conversion table so that when we're selling in one unit and we want to transfer it to another unit, we need a multiplier. And that's what this table does. Let's take a look at, and I have to put on my glasses. The glare is terrible and I'm working on that, so I apologize for that. Let's take a look at the order table. We have a trigger here. It's an onObjectSave trigger. That's going to run this script. And that will run after a value has been placed in this field. Now the value has to be different than what was in there previously for the onObjectSave to trigger. Here's the script that's going to trigger, and what we need to do is we need to grab the multiplier. Now in this database I'm going to do that in two different ways. I want to show two different methods for doing it. These are not the only two methods. They're not necessarily the best two methods, but these are some options that you can use in your own database. The first option is when we get down to here, we're getting this multiplier. It's grabbing the multiplier through a relationship. You can take a look at that relationship here. And we're on the order line. Here's how it works really, is we're on the order layout. The order layout has a portal that puts us here. So when we're on the cursor, when we're entering data, we're utilizing this table occurrence. This table occurrence has a relationship to the unit of measure. And that relationship simply is that the unit of measure, the normal unit of measure that we sell is equal to unit 1 of the conversion table, and the unit of measure for the supplier is equal to 2. Once we have those, then through the relationship, the database will be able to grab the multiplier. And that all happens with this one line. So in this case, where kilograms, we store it in kilograms, we count it in kilograms, we probably sell it or use it in manufacturing in kilograms, but we purchase it in pounds. Then what will happen with this one simple line through the relationship is that the database will, FileMaker will come through, let's see, we want kilograms and pounds. And it will grab this multiplier, this value, through that relationship. Okay, let's take a look over at the receipt layout. Receipt layout also has a portal with receipt lines. And on the received, in the received field, there is a script trigger like we've seen before. On the quantity received, there's an onObjectSave trigger that triggers the script. Here's the script that gets triggered. And the first thing I do is set a couple of variables. Not necessary, but I do this just in case I would change context later on in the script. Just so happens I didn't in this script, but I set those variables. Remember, we have two units of measure. We have the unit of measure that we use, that we sell in or that we use, and we have the unit of measure that our vendor has. So we have these two units, and so I grab those, and then I set another variable, and this is the second method. It's using the execute SQL function. That function is pretty simple to read. Let me come over here to the unit of measure table. That function simply says, for this execute SQL, it simply says, from the unit of measure table, which we have right here, find out where unit 1, which is here, this unit 1, find out where this unit 1 equals the purchasing unit, and find out where unit 2 equals what we store in, our storing unit. Once that is found, get the multiplier. And so, for instance, what would happen is, for this receipt, it will say, find out where unit 1 equals pound, and unit 2 equals kilogram, and from there, get the multiplier. Once that's done, it simply then multiplies. And here I use the ceiling function. You might, and we did run into a little bit of trouble here, and I mentioned that on the previous video. So you might have to, it all depends on your situation, but you might have to put some condition in there that says that if the result of this is greater than what's expected, just give me what's expected. Otherwise, give me the result. That's basically it for under the hood for this unit of measure. We need a table, the unit of measure conversion table. We need a method for grabbing the multiplier. And I've just demonstrated two methods. The first one is through a relationship, and the second one is using the execute SQL function. Thanks for watching. If you found this helpful, please click the like button below. Remember to subscribe, and that way you'll be notified when another video appears. Also, make sure to go over to FileMakerInventoryResources.com, and you'll see articles and files that can help you as you build your inventory management system in FileMaker Pro. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.